this video, we're going to be explaining the differences between thermoset and thermoplastic composite technology. Now I'd like to introduce you to Scott Gordon, who is the director of our composites. Scott is going to walk you through the steps of how to make a composite frame and tell you details about composites that you may not know. Scott's also going to explain to you why GT's composite frames are better than our competitors.
At GT, we use two different types of composite materials associated with our product line. First, we have the front triangle of the LTS, which is manufactured of thermoplastic carbon fiber. And next over here, we have the SB2, which is manufactured of thermoset carbon fiber. Many of you may have seen this in the Olympic Games. Let us take a moment to explain the difference.
I have a sample of two composite materials here for you. The first one is the thermoset epoxy on carbon fiber. And as you can see, it's a little bit stiff, and it's tacky to the feel, and it must be laid directly into a mold. And I have a thermoplastic composite material here, and it is very drapable and conforms very easily to complex shapes. Of course, the advantage of a composite bike is its lighter weight, its damage tolerance. In the case of thermoplastics, the thermoplastics are 50 to 100% tougher than epoxy. Thermoplastic matrix composites exhibit much higher damage resistance due to their increased toughness.
Today we're going to take a tour through product development in the composites department. Follow me. On the first part of our trip, we visit our design area where concepts begin. From concept, we take the first big steps in development by creation of the models for product. When our models are completed in wood or foam, the next stop on our journey is at the computer. Physical dimensions are then taken and tool drawings begin their life in 3D. Once we have completed the product development steps of modeling, parametric drawing, and tooling, the next phase is production of the final product. At this step, we come out to the production floor where all the engineering comes into play. The material we use presently for the LTS thermal frame is commonly called carbon fiber. What sets us apart from our competition is the use of nylon as a binder rather than messy resins used by our competitors. The finished material is a thermoplastic carbon fiber. Operators take material that has been formulated especially for GT and cut patterns in the fiber directions to improve strengths and ride characteristics of our frames. This process is called layup or pre-rolling. When pre-rolls have been completed, the operator mates the pre-roll in the aluminum hardpoint. They then do a final fit-up to assure orientation of fiber has been placed in the correct location. Once parts have been placed in our tool, they go through our patented curing process, which require time, heat, and pressure. After completion of the cure process, the frame can be removed from the tool, very close to being a finished product. Part of the ongoing quality control effort here at GT are shown in the steps we take to assure our customers a better product. Each frame has a required deflection to indicate strengths and weaknesses of the carbon fiber. Each serial number is recorded before shipment. Once frames have gone through an intense quality assurance procedure, they are racked carefully and moved to our tech shop for final assembly.
All the frames and thermoplastics go through several steps to ensure the quality. RC posts are reamed to 27.0, not 26.8 or 27.2 like some other mountain bike companies. Ours come only in 27.0. The bottom bracket is also threaded with your standard thread and checked with the thread gauge. The C-post is checked with the C-post gauge to ensure this quality. All our front triangles already come with this Teflon housing installed by GT bicycles. To install your cables, simply run your cable through the Teflon housing. Remove the Teflon housing, being sure to use the cable ferrule supplied by GT bicycles. Once your cable gets old, simply remove the ferrule with your old cables, reinstall the Teflon housing, remove the old cable, and now you're ready for a new cable.
I hope we've done a good job of explaining our composite materials and composite bikes. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us.